Hey, I got my last order for the night. It's 7 o'clock, and I got $16 for like 14 miles. And I knew it because, like, right now, the Grubhub is lit up like a candle. And actually, I haven't done bad for Grubhub today, considering. I'm not saying perfect, but I mean, I was able to work almost straight Grubhub. I only worked one Uber. It was awesome, and I was choosy with some orders. And sometimes it killed me because I thought, man, I should have taken that $13 order, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because, like I said, there was a lot of $10 orders, and there was like and I finally got some good ones, like a 13 for a decent amount, and 11 added on to it. That was my last two, and so yeah, I made it in the 60s. Okay, so this next one's gonna make me in the the 70s, right? Almost $80. But if I worked later, I know I could get more money. But I said I don't want to work that late right now. I'm still sick. I can't see that well, but it really sucks. Like, this is why I kind of hate that, my husband's not driving, because he could probably, but he's saying he can't see right now either. He's having a hard time seeing. So, you know what I mean? Which I guess now he must know how my relatives feel, because they all say they're blind. They can't freaking see, So now he knows how he feels. And his grandma, I think she had a sight problem. But hers was cataracts, I'm pretty sure. But he doesn't think he has cataracts. And, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my husband's eyes, to be honest, But unfortunately, getting old, there's so many freaking issues we have to deal with. It sucks, But anyway, yeah, I know. I could kill it if I worked like 9 to 10. And it's not like I haven't done it in the dark. I did it in the van. I've done it with all of these, and work till 11 o'clock. I might more in the summertime when I'm not so sick. I really literally felt earlier, like, I think when I had McDonald's, I guess I was having a sugar low. I don't know. But, I mean, I was like, I felt so sick. I felt so sleepy. I was falling asleep practically on the road. I hadn't done that. I had not done that really since I worked at Pleasant Crossing, what do you want to call it? Walmart. Like, I remember I was so exhausted because I was working both jobs the same day. Like, I was doing Walmart, and then I'd go and grub in the afternoon to make money because I was so desperate, right? And I almost ran Steve over. He said I ran a red light, and almost hit them because of it, He's like, that was embarrassing. But I said, yeah, I was so tired. I was just so exhausted going through these lights. I mean, it was bad. And like I said, I think it's from being sick too. Like, I was literally exhausted when I woke up this morning. Exhausted. I woke up late. Like, it was either 6 or 7. I couldn't even remember. My husband was like, he said, you should try to take a day off. That's how he even thought I needed to take a day off. But I was like, I can't. I have so much to do. I gotta take him to the hospital. I need to make money because I was scared because of the braces coming up and James's phone coming up. I had to have money. I have to have money for those. I haven't even paid my husband's tractor yet. When he finds out, he'll be pissed. But I'm going to pay it. I need more time, because like right now, my priorities are not letting anything else bounce, having enough gas for my car, and literally getting that phone paid, because I got the braces now. The braces is covered. And I had to borrow from one of my credit cards that had just gone through, right? And anyway, yeah, so it's covered. It's sitting in Aiden's bank waiting for them to take it out on Thursday. As I said, that's why I was glad I did his braces on his account, because I thought I don't want to worry about it coming out of my account getting bounced around, because I got too many fucking bills coming out all the time, And it was just too much. So I figured it's safer for him to be paying for it, since he's old enough anyways, an adult. And it's his braces, and he can count it as health expenses, He's having to pay for his braces, on his taxes. And, anyway, yeah. It was really a good move. But I can't believe, we just started paying for those things, and I'm already having problems. So, yeah, scary. But as I say, right now, my priority is on Grubhub, making the money to just make it to Thursday stuff. After that, then I told him I can start paying him back $100 a week, And I do have like that one that's I haven't paid yet. That's $400 plus that Tractor Supply. So it'll probably be the Tractor Supply, then Aiden, then working on the $400 bill that I still have, and then I have a $300 snowball that I want to pay every month. $300 snowball, and I think that's everything. And then it's like the next 2 weeks paid bills. But remember, those bills are not as crazy as these ones are. And I'm gonna have money from my last paycheck, and hopefully from extra because of vacation time. I don't know if they've considered me not working there still. I don't know. It's just what it feels like. But I've been thinking about like bringing the clothes back. I just like, can I drop it off at the door and just put my name on it and say, here you go? Or buy the things or hand it to one of my old co-workers, like, here's my shirts from the thing. I don't know, because I don't want to keep them. Like I said, if I don't keep them, I'm going to end up donating them. I just don't see the point. I don't want to have, or I'm trying to minimize. I'm not trying to keep shit like memories and whatever. I don't need those Walmart shirts. I want to keep the hat because I know I could use that, and the jacket. I want to keep that because I can use that also. It's thin, it's a windy jacket, it's kind of a rainy jacket, so. But, yeah, the gloves pretty much got ruined. So they had holes in them, so they were no good. That's how hard we work. We work holes into our fingers. But, yeah. So, that's why I just like, yeah, I need to just give them back, because I'm just, so I'm trying to figure out how I can do that so I don't have to worry about them. But like I said, I've just been so busy and so tired and so exhausted. I am going to start taking a day off. I just don't know when. I'm like, when can I do that? What day can I make it to that I could take off? Like, since last week I worked, I'm debating about going to church on Sunday. Because remember I said I wanted to do every other Sunday? So I'm debating. I guess it depends how bad I feel on Sunday. If I don't feel too bad, I might actually take Sunday off and have it also go to church day, So like a rest day, a church day, and then, and pick up on Monday. Oh shit. No, I have not passed Chili's yet. I'm all panicking. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, after eating the McDonald's, I did feel a lot better, and I'm a lot more awake, and I'm a lot more alert. So I feel like I might have been that my sugar was low or off or something, I don't know. It was so funny because I was eating McDonald's while listening to a video about how fast food's going to hell, and they're like, like they because they used to be cheap, so people would buy them, and now they're not cheap, so it's almost cheaper to just go to a restaurant and eat better food than eating at the fast food place. And it's so true, That's how I kind of was feeling. I was like, might as well fucking eat here, because of what you pay at these restaurants is that are fast food, that the food's getting worse quality, like they said. Like, I have to admit, even though I know Raymond really loved McDonald's, because the kids, like I said, kids love McDonald's, right? I was like, I'm done with McDonald's. I'm done with Burger King. I'm done with those restaurants that just don't make the food taste like shit, and it looks like slop. They don't even care. And that guy made some pretty good points on that video. And, he did a lot of good points. And people are realizing it's not food, it's bad food, it's, it's toxic and it's addicting on purpose, And, but once in a while, I am eating, as you see, I ate some today. Because I do love their fries, because they made them addictive, apparently. And I do like their crispy chicken. I just love their chicken. But, the nuggets, when I was young, we loved their nuggets. Now they're tiny, they're not that great, they're just not the same. And the barbecue sauce was like, now I'm not even, I feel like that's changed a little bit too, like it's been tweaked. But, yeah. Anyway, poor McDonald's. And then the guy kept talking about they don't have the balls used to jump in, he's like, slide or nothing. And then I laugh because it's kind of funny, because it's kind of true. That is one of the reasons people took their kids to McDonald's, because it had a play area. You know what I mean? It was kid friendly. He's like, they need to go back to his colors and not this gray stuff, which my kid told me, Aiden. He said that the reason they do the gray is because that way they can sell the building and it can work for any, like even Wendy's is doing dark colors, right? so that if they have to sell the building, like I said, someone can just take over, no big deal. But you know, like the old, everyone knew it was McDonald, everyone knew it was Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? There are just some buildings you knew what restaurant it used to be and still could be, was, back in the day. And it's so funny. I remember, but yeah, all that nostalgia is going away because they're tearing those buildings down. They're completely redoing them. I mean, McDonald's doesn't look like they used to, and they're right. But yeah, he said they did, so it's like someone else could just take over, do whatever they want with it. And that's kind of a sad thought that that's what they did that, But I guess it makes sense. Anyway, I'm almost at Chili's. I just wanted to ramble on about nothing. But yeah, am I making it? I don't know. I'm hoping. I feel like I am making it, but it's been rough. And you just watch. Tomorrow will be a failure for a day, a fail day. Like, I won't do as good as I did today. And I'll be like, you should have worked the rest of my. I'm like, no, I cannot. I cannot do it. I need to go home. So this is my last order. I don't plan on doing any more because it should be dark. Anyway, let me signal. This guy's going to Chili's too. Cool. Take care, and I will talk to you later, YouTube.